It's time for crack!
Hey, I'm Kareem. I started playing Magic during Revised, stopped after Mercadian Masks, and got pulled back in during the Battle for Zendikar. It's really good to be back. Magic is the best game in the world, but I also love cracking packs. The thrill of cracking an amazing foil, some super playable EDH All-Star, or the vicious pain of bulk garbage. I know it's not great value, I know what the professor says, but it's something I love. It helps that in general I crack pretty well, and I guess I'm pretty lucky. So let's put that to the test. That brings us to time for crack. My goal is to open a pack of every set of Magic from the most recent set, Hour of Devastation, in reverse order all the way back to Alpha. I'll break down what the rares or chase cards are, any awesome combos, as well as my favorite art from the pack. Ready? Let's get started. Today, we're cracking Hour of Devastation. Based on the plane of Amonkhet and owned by Nicol Bolas, it's a set based on destruction and pain. The story is actually really good, so go check that out at magic.wizards.com. The set has a bunch of really interesting mechanics and cards, including the aforementioned Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh, a mythic planeswalker which is pretty badass. Released on July 14, 2017, the set was designed by Sean Main, Ken Nagel, Jackie Lee, Jules Robbins, Sam Stoddard, Mel Lee, and of course, Mark Rosewater. Now, it's time for crack. Mummy Paramount, Frontline Devastator, Unquenchable Thirst, Kenra Eternal, Rampaging Hippo, Manalith, Desert of the Mindful, Oketra's Avenger, Crash Through, Traveler's Amulet. Now onto the uncommons. Quarry Beetle, Ipnu Rivulet, Unraveling Mummy, and our rare Frayne Sanity. Our rare is Frayne Sanity. 1 blue and 2 colorless for an enchantment or a curse. Enchant player. At the beginning of each end step, enchanted player puts the top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is the number of cards put into the graveyard from anywhere this turn. An interesting effect on its own, but it works better in combos. Dr. Poopy Pants, aka my friend Josh, brought to my attention the nasty combo with Traumatized from N14 and a few other sets. 2 blue and 3 colorless for a sorcery. Target player puts the top half of his or her library, rounded down, into his or her graveyard. So, with Frayne Sanity out, cast Traumatize, your opponent dumps half their library, and then at your end step, they're milling out the rest of their library. But really, this ramps any mill, anytime a card hits the graveyard. But cards like Archive Trap, 13 cards, or Glimpse the Unthinkable, 10 cards, are going to be win cons as well. Right now its price is $4.99. I spent $4 including tax for the pack, so we're up to a sweet 99 cents. I'll be keeping a tally of spend and a running total of our income as we go, pack by pack. While the art for Frayne Sanity is actually really nice, my pick for art in the pack is the Full Art Plains. The piece by Titus Lunter shows a pretty nasty landscape complete with brewing storm and the ever-present horns of Nicol Bolas. The second sun sits in between the horns awaiting the Hour of Devastation. Foreboding and nasty, this is not a place you want to be. Lunter has contributed artwork for recent sets, including Commander 2016, Conspiracy 2, and Amonkhet. His work often focuses on landscapes with amazing use of light and contrast. Most of his cards contain something extreme either happening or going to happen, and his style adds to the expectation and energy in each piece. Check out his work at www.tituslunter.com, and be sure to look at Coastal Breach from Commander 2016. It's pretty epic. The rest of this pack was pretty garbage, but we'll see how we do with Amonkhet. Thanks for watching, and please, post a comment if you agree that the Plains was the best piece of art, if you have other combos featuring Frey and Sanity, or if you just want to comment on what you had for lunch today. Like, share, and subscribe to keep up with my ongoing quest to crack every pack. Keep cracking. Never stop cracking. My name's Kareem, yours isn't. Peace out.